The question was asked on the forum how to determine the number of disks in a particular storage pool on a FreeNAS server. So I figured I would make a quick video to show that. It's really simple. You go to your storage, and then under storage you go to volumes. Then under volumes you tell it to view volumes, and then under view volumes you select the volume you want to view. Say for example, in my pool I have a volume called Irene, or I should say in my server I have a storage pool called Irene. And then you can click on this volume status button, and it'll show you the disks that are involved in creating that particular storage volume. So in this volume I have 12 disks, 6 in the first VDEV, or actually this is the first VDEV. VDEV 0 was the first, so 6 disks in VDEV 0 and 6 more disks in VDEV 1. Now if you look at view disks, it shows you a list of all your disks, but it doesn't tell you where those disks are. So it's interesting, I mean useful information here, but it doesn't tell you which disks are where. Looking at your volumes, you can look at a particular volume and then look at the disks that make up that volume. So that's how you check that out, and I think that really pretty much answers the question that the particular user had. And if you need to extend an existing volume, which is where they're going with that, you use Volume Manager, and in Volume Manager you select the volume you want to extend, and then you have to select the disks you want to use. Now I don't actually have disks that I could use to extend my volume, but you pick the disks that you want to extend with, and then you extend the volume. But I'm not going to use these 3, or correction 4 100 gigabyte disks to extend my volume with, because once you have extended a volume you can't take those disks back out. Once they're in, at least currently. There's a work in progress to be able to take disks out, if I'm not mistaken, but that hasn't been integrated into FreeNAS at this time. Alright, that should cover it. Thanks.